Michael, Commonwealth 400 metre champion. Your real dream as a youngster was cricket, is that right?
Yeah, this is my passion right here.
Yeah?
I always dream of being a professional cricketer. And unfortunately, I have to go to the track and field to go to the next level.
But you still like to throw the ball down? Well, I fancy myself as a bit of a batsman.
Yeah.
So let's see what you got.
Okay, let's go. As I can see, I was getting back into the rhythm of,
Well, I don't want you to injure yourself. We've got the World Championships coming up. Why don't we go and take a walk around the ground where the first ever Test match took place in this country?
Okay.
So you're a big cricket fan, love playing it. Who is your cricketing hero?
Yeah, I used to love to watch Courtney Walsh bowl for the West Indies,
What took you into track and field?
As I developed in my athletic ability, I experiment on different type of events, and I found out that my body structure and my body, everything fit for the quarter mile.
We heard of you first as a relay runner at the Sydney Olympics and then at the World Championships in Edmonton.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until last year, the Commonwealth Games, that we saw you as an individual.
Last year was a big break for me, so I take advantage of that. Every race I run, I'm learning something new. So. And experiment every time. I know that I'm not the greatest starter in the world, so I focus on getting the best start as possible.
Right.
And after that, I just try and get into a rhythm. The finish for me is very important, so that's my biggest asset right there.
And if we look ahead to Paris, is that the kind of tactic you'll have, to assume that some people are going to go too quickly and you're going to be able to come through over the last 20, 30 metres? Is that the way you look at a race?
I sort of, but I don't want to give away my strategy right now.
How fast do you think you're capable of running?
I think I can run at 44.1.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to run later this year.
Now, 400 metre running's in the blood, isn't it? It's in the family.
Yeah.
Your sister Catherine Scott has been running in the Jamaican relay team for many years, hasn't she?
Yeah, she's a 3-time Olympian, and she's a big influence, a part of my athletics career. And she always encouraged me, and she's a big motivator.
Is she the one that said, look, you're not going to be a cricketer?
Yeah.
You're not going to be a high jumper.
That's exactly what she said. She's a mentor, and we sit down and talk whenever we go home to Jamaica. She don't pressure me, to go out there and win that race. She always go out there and do my best at all times,
Let's look back to the Commonwealth Games last year in Manchester. What do you remember of that race for you?
That race was so exciting to me. That last 100 meters was so close. Everybody was trying to reach the finish line at the same time. It was so close. When I crossed the finish line, I just stood down for a moment, and I was on the ground for a couple of seconds. I couldn't believe that I really won the Commonwealth game.
Do you feel the pressure of that now, coming into this year, number one last year?
Yeah,
the Americans are saying, okay, who's this big Jamaican?
Yeah,
we can take him.
It's a big pressure, and I'm trying to deal with it at a day-by-day basis. As my race go by, I take it one step at a time.
The last world champion for Jamaica in the 400 was Bert Campbell, 1983, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And you're going into Paris as one of the certainly medal favourites, but potentially one of the gold medal favourites.
Yeah. Hopefully everything turns out good, and everything. I just hope to be on top of my form at that time. Yeah.